It's all about the brain. At H.E. McCracken Middle School, students in the Medical Detectives class are taking their science lessons to the next level, exploring real sheep's brains hands-on.
It was kind of gross to think about, it's from a dead animal, so it was really, really gross.
The students are carefully labeling each part of the brain with toothpicks while completing worksheets detailing what each part controls.
We were labeling each part of the brain, like the frontal lobe and the cerebrum and stuff like that.
It was the main parts of the brain, like the cerebrum, the brainstem, and the cerebellum. And we were just coloring those in and labeling them to show like this is the cerebrum, this is the cerebellum, all of that.
The students have been learning about the nervous system and discovering how the brain actually functions.
We've been pretty focused on the nervous system. We've learned about the nerves, how they travel through the body, and pretty recently been focused on the brain and the parts of the brain, what they do.
We were learning what the parts of the brain were and how we use those in our daily life and how they subconsciously kind of lead us.
This course helps students explore the medical field, giving them a first look at the many careers they could pursue in healthcare.
The idea of the program is to get them interested in medical careers so that we can encourage them to continue that track into high school. And so if we start young, if we get them interested in middle school, in kind of the gross stuff and kind of the fun stuff, then encourage them to continue that into high school and continue that curiosity into the human body. That is kind of the idea behind our class and our program.
Through hands-on lessons like this, students aren't just studying science, they're exploring what it means to think like a doctor or medical researcher.
I want to be an anesthesiologist, so for me, it just kind of helps me think about what I'm going to be doing in the future.
I think it's good to do in middle school because if you're looking to be a doctor or something, like a nurse or vet, something like that, I think it would be beneficial to have these experiences so you can know what you would be doing later in life.
Next, students will cut their sheep's brains in half to take a closer look and label the different parts inside. At H.E. McCracken Middle School, Ron Lopes, Beaufort County School District.